need to know is when you joined the program, and what was your role then, and yeah, how it went until today.
Yeah, so I took the role 1 year ago in November. In fact, in November 2021. At the moment, it was in the pilot for Spain and Portugal. The role was HR and change lead at that moment. The fact is that the program had already started in Spain. So, and it was another person working on it, Alberto, with Maria, but it was expected for me to replace Maria, but at the end I did both jobs.
Nice.
So it's
Surprise.
always this way. And I had the help of one colleague that was Brezo to do the comms part. I didn't do the comms part at that moment. I just did the HR and adoption, but without comms, the training, etc. And all the organization. So is the HR part includes the how Neo is impacting the organization, so how it makes changes in the roles, in the positions, in the people in the organization, because we have created some new roles that we need to allocate somewhere in the organization, and we need to understand where is the good situation or good place. And also all the part regarding the training, how we need to put the information in front of the people for them to know how to use Neo, how to do the new processes, how to do this, how to have this new mentality end to end, how to use the new reports, and the most important thing that is something that we are still on that is how to take advantage of Neo. So now we are like using the basis, but the objective at the end is that the people can like profit all the full environment. No, they do not only take the minimum, but using everything and improve it, etc. And the most difficult part here is the change management, because they were like doing their jobs, and their jobs are not changing. So if you are a supply planner, your mission is going to be the same, but you're changing the ways of working, you're changing the tool, you're changing how you communicate with others, how you communicate with your clients, how you communicate with the zone. So this is what it needs to be changed also. So the mentality.
So what's your position now? Exactly the exact name of it?
HR and change lead for Europe.
D'accord.
Europe AFM is the name.
Yes. So what I'd like to know is what is exciting about being part of Neo, and it's very interesting that you come from an entity, a cluster at the beginning, and then join the global team. So what did you learn from in only a year that allowed you to take more responsibilities today?
So I think that this, let's say, having the learnings from the pilot, it helps to do things differently in the next countries. And if I can do a metaphor, it's like if you learn how to play a game and you have only one chance to play to this game, you will do it more or less. But if you can play a second round, that is my case now. You have a lot of experience, you have a lot of learnings, you can imagine how things can be done differently, and this is what the experience has brought to me, and this is what I have extra good to do the new job, for the rest of Europe, because I have a lot of things that I've learned that I would do different. I would have done differently if I had experience, but I hadn't. I didn't have the experience. So now I have the opportunity to change things and to see things in a different way and reorganize a lot of things.
How did the experience of the cluster gave you new skills, new learnings? How do you think that on an individual professional level you improved or you grew?
Yeah, for sure. This very strategical project and to be in the middle of all the conversations allows you to be in other conversations, in other like you you change your level of interlocution to a higher position. You start talking with the directors, you start being part of the Mancom meetings, you start being in the most important project of the organization at this moment. So this is something that helps you also to grow, because you stop talking about your project with your boss and you start talking about your project with the CEO, the CEO of your organization, the HRD. Hi, hey, I have a screen. Wait a second. Sorry. So this I don't remember.
So you were saying that what helps you to grow first is also that you enlarge the circles of interlocutors with being in part of the hierarchy. So how does it give you what's the benefit of it, instead not only about talking about other more
profiles?
Yeah, but is it because it gives you a better strategic vision? What do you get from this new
you need to develop your strategic vision, because you need to explain a message not from an operational point of view, but a strategical point of view, and it's a major change.
And what about the teamwork and within the entity and with the global team while you were in Spain, Portugal?
I would say this is something really amazing in this project, because the cooperation spirit is without precedent. The way that global and the country and the cluster, we have done whatever was needed to solve all the problems that we have found in the past. And yes, it has been a cooperation spirit. It's amazing, and even now, that is something that things are not going super well. In Spain, we have a lot of problems, and the sponsors and the Mancom is complaining because they have no visibility with a lot of things. We have problems in distributing the products, etc., etc. The mood in the conversation is really respectful, is really cooperative. It's really what can we do to solve it. It's nothing about blaming. And this is something that I am surprised because it's been long. They are the local teams, so Spain and Portugal, they are blind since 3 months. And they are having a lot of difficulties for three long months, and they are still having this approach like very they understand what's happening, the major change that we are the first ones, that they feel that we have the support from the zone, from global. I think they are so. The fact is that global is changing the roadmap, like like directly to allow to let time to support the local team, and they're feeling it. So they think this like cooperation spirit is being amazing, and it has been amazing through all the project. In the UATs, also in the training, we have had the help of the people of the global teams during the training part, also in the hypercare. Anyway, we are not done. They are still having a lot of problems, of course.
And from what I understand, what is also very exciting is the level of expertise of each people in the teams. The people are experts of their domain, so it's a very high level of also conversation, and it's a way to learn every day from others. Do you feel it that way too?
Yeah. Yes. Yes. We have the best, the best among the best.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Yeah, and how do you feel that's enthusiastic if you think of someone that is offered the opportunity to join Neo? What would you say about the team and how it's fulfilling on a personal point of view, from a personal point of view?
No, I would say that to be being part of this project, it's unique. Like it's the opportunity to be main character in a major transformation that is going to change all the ways of working in the organization, that it's going to change all the ways of working across L'Oreal, all entities, factories, affiliates, everything. We are going to change the way that we work. I think this is amazing. So I think it's something that if you can have the opportunity to live it, I would recommend it to do it. Anyways, I cannot lie to the people. It's super hard. It's super hard. You work strong. It's like long hours I don't know, in the global team, but the local entities, when they are gonna pass 1 year and a half, it's gonna be very hard. But anyway, I think that in Spain, people was thinking like, okay, it's hard, but I know that I'm participating in shaping the new L'Oreal, and they feel proud about it.
And so, what would you say are the qualities of someone to join Neo and live it the right way? I mean, not being not feeling bad about, or not bad, but you know what I mean. What are the best the characteristic of a good Neo team member in your opinion?
A good Neo team member needs to have the technical expertise. For sure, we need the best, the people that knows best the processes as they are today. Also, people open to change. Because sometimes you have someone that it has been 20 years doing the same in the same way, so he is an expert, but they will not want to change. So you need this openness in your mind. You need generosity for sure, because you will need and like liquidity. You will be required to do things that are not in the job description at the beginning. So you need to be like in
Flexible.
the flexible, yeah. And also you need to have, depending on on your position, if you're BPO more than if you're key user, but you need also to have good communication skills and good leadership, because you will need to manage your stakeholders at any level to make them know that change is good, that we are in the good way, that so you need to, yeah, you need these communication skills and this leadership to make things happen. You're not a note taker, like I am the expert and I do what they ask me to do. No, you're making the changes. You're taking decisions. You're communicating it to the organization, and it needs to be done correctly. So I would say yes. Technical expertise, generosity, flexibility, leadership and communication skills,
And open to change.
and open to change.
And in terms of career within the group, how is it? How do you feel it's an opportunity also to know all the how L'Oréal is gonna work tomorrow. So in a few years, how do you feel this your new position is also like I don't know how to say this in English, tremplin, you know, but like a first step to opening new horizons for you. Do you feel like the project is also offering this to you?
To me specifically,
Yeah.
I would say that it has already offered me this change, and something that is great. I would say that it's the same for other positions within the team. I would say yes, because it helps you to understand the how it's gonna be operate L'Oreal in the future in finance or in commerce or in supply. But I also think that it's something that is this opportunity is higher at the beginning of the project, because as well, that is normal. I would say yes, totally. And now all the people who is expert on neo at local level or global the level they will play important roles in other implementations. So I am in Europe now, but people from global, they are in local teams now. I'm thinking of, for example, in Jean Charles from the P2P team. He is in the local France team with all this expertise, and someone, Gabriela from Spain, she's in Canada. Aparicio is in US. So we are like having this first experience in Neo is allowing us to grow in our career, and this expertise is good to the new countries to implement Neo with some more experience than nothing. That was the
Yeah.
case in Spain.
Yeah, from I understand there are a lot of bridges from countries to the global team and vice versa from the global
Yeah.
team to
And now we are creating also regional teams, so it multiplies the opportunities also. Regional teams and the industrial affiliate. So the several teams in taking care of neo conquering.
So now you're in your new job. You're in charge of HR and adoption for the and change for the entire Europe AFM.
Exactly.
Okay, how do you approach this new challenge? What's your feeling about it?
Yeah, I am like trying to guide and frame the HR country leads and the HR neo country leads. So like making them understand what things needs to be maybe anticipated, or maybe can be simplified, or for example something that I did the first time that it has been done in the world, it was Spain and it was me. I did it like 3, 4, 5 times with different approach, and I make them save time, like okay, do it directly in the 5th way. You can save time and don't make 4 mistakes in the approach at the beginning.
Of course.
So yeah, frame and guide, I would say, frame and guide based on the experience that I had.
Um, what is there anything that we haven't talked about that you feel is important to know about being part of Neo?
Maybe it's a silly thing, but for local teams in Spain at least, I don't want to speak bad about Spain, but the fact that you're in an international project, that you need to speak in English every day, that you need to go to meetings in other languages, is something that is also good for your career. Because normally, well, even if you're in a manco or whatever, for sure you have a good level of interlocution in other languages. But if you have been an expert on something and you're not having international exposure, for example, into your day to day, is something that I've felt it. I felt it in my case, but it's something that is shared.
Yeah,
To have the
the
opportunity
international
to yeah to
environment is also an opening horizon.
yeah.
And were you did you ask for mobility before Neo, or was it the project that you had, or Neo created the project?
No, it was something that I wanted before. And in fact, I had been in I have some interviews, and with Neo I have the good opportunity, but it was something that was
You were working
already a little bit on the table.
Okay. Last question. How long have you been in L'Oréal?
12 years.
12 years. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
We'll come back to you as soon as I have done all the interviews and translated all the testimonies, so
Great.
you can confirm that what I kept is what you said.
Great. Do you need more names, or where who are you interviewing?
As of today, I talked to Robert.
Who, Robert? Robert, the adoption guy? Robert, the one who is in adoption?
I won't be able to say
I don't
his-
know who is. Okay.
Yeah, and I cannot pronounce his last name. It's Polish. So I talked to Morgane Mancier, to you. I'm supposed to talk to
Pankaj.
yes, I talked to Pankaj.
You talked to him.
Yes, and I'm talking to Franca soon. And Hans, I don't remember. I think I have I'm not sure. It's for career path or something else. But I think we have like 5 testimonies, so we believe it's good already.
Okay.
But Rosario, if you have other names, we can look with the different expertise, and we can see if we can enrich over time.
Yes.
Yeah.
The idea is to have a base, you see.
Totally.
So
I think that a good person to talk to is Elisenda Costa. She was the BPO for Artuar in Spain and Portugal, and now she's in a Mancom position. She has recently joined their new position as N-1 of the CFO, in a position that is always perfect for her, but also she is related to commerce. Is the commercial controller director multi-division. It's a new position that is important for her as a career story, but it's also one position that is only possible because of Neo, because we have put in place things, multi-division, the way we trade, new reports, etc., that are. It wasn't be possible to have this position before Neo. I think it's interesting both.
Can you send her name in the
sure.
chat, so we contact her, or okay. Okay, well, thank you so much.
Yes.
I don't know if you had other question,
No,
Charlotte.
This is perfect. Thank you so much.
Okay.
Yes.
There's a lot of humility, in Rosario. I'll tell you, Charlotte, because this is quite a big job. And the entities
I'm sure
underneath, the first being Spain, Portugal, and then the other entities, with France, and this big big fish. Okay, so it's
so
you take it into account in the way you write it.
Of course,
I will let you, Julia, if you want to decorate a little bit more the interview. It's not my strong.
No, humility is great, but I'm just saying to Charlotte.
No, but that's also something that I see from all the people that I talk to, that I know are very, very high expertise, and I think it gives to someone that is outside the project, but also a bit inside, but outside the project. It's very we understand the team spirit, because the way you all talk about each other, it's very in harmony with, and it's very obvious that all people are clever and volunteer and determined to achieve their ambitions. So it's very interesting, and I think everyone is a good spokesperson for the project and the team. But thank you again for the time, because I know it's precious.
It has been a pleasure.
Have a good afternoon. Bye bye.
See you. Bye bye.
Bye bye.